Hello friends! I've been busy decorating some farms. Kind of small little food farms to fill your kitchen up. But here we go. Here's the first one. It holds a nice amount of food. And here's the second one, which holds slightly less food. So we're going to start with the first one, which is going to be lovely, simple and easy for you guys. So here we go! First, we are going to need some white pale oak blocks. And you just need to put them in this order. Just like so. It's a bit of a slow process. But once you've done it, you just put some acacia fence pieces all the way around between each of those blocks. Then on top, we're going to add some trapdoors. Just like so. Going all the way on top of each piece of fencing, all the way around, just like this. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just keep adding them. I don't know why it's taking me so long, but here we go. And then on top of the other ones, just add some pale oak slabs on top of each individual block, going all the way around. And that will be your fencing. There we go. Once that's done, add 2 pieces of acacia fence to the front, and you can add a skull or even some lanterns if you can't get hold of any skulls. Copper lanterns will look just as good. There we go. So that's the fencing so far. Once that's done, we're going to move on to the next bit, which is to make a nice long path. And we're going to put water underneath this path and some glowstone. It's an expensive part here, but the glowstone makes it so that the whole thing's lighted up. If you've used copper lanterns at the front, you probably don't need to put the glowstone here, but it still looks nice, so it's up to you. Then, once that's done, you need to go all the way around underneath each piece of fencing with some acacia, just because it'll look a little bit more finished that way. Just do every single piece of fencing. And then we'll be able to add some water. Don't need to put that one there. There we go. Keep going all the way around. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do some silly thing that I did actually. I went and used this pre-hoed dirt block. But you'll have to hoe it if you're doing this in survival. So just put normal dirt here. We're just going to fill that up with hoed dirt. Just like so. And I'm going to quickly fill this up with water before it all unhoes. Do-do-do-do-do. Ta-da! Now, I had to re-hoe, but now I'm just going to finish the path off with these lovely trapdoors. Acacia trapdoors. Like this. But you can put them on top like this, or you can put them one lower. I quite like them on top, personally. That's what we should have so far. Once you've done that, we need to add a composter and start actually filling up the farm. So I wanted to do single seeds sort of all going along on this side, and then behind I did melons and pumpkins just because their layout made a little bit more sense that way. There we go. So there's the pumpkins and there's the melons. Ta-da! So that's how it looks when it's growing, just like this. And then when it's grown, it looks how it looks on the other screen. Just like this. There we go. Lovelies. Anyways, that's the first farm done. We're going to move on to the next farm now, so keep watching. First thing you're going to need is a fence piece going all the way along. And then between that fence piece, we're going to put some stair pieces. Delete that one. And they're going to look like a little T between each fence. Just like that. That's a bit tedious, but it's worth it because it looks nice. And then at the front we need to do just one facing that way. So that's what your fence should look like. And we're going to sort of copy this pattern going along this side and the front side. Apart from in the middle, we're having 2 fence pieces like that. There we go. Add your little T's between the fences. And then replicate what you did on the opposite side here. Just with your single fence pieces. There we go. So this is the first bit of the fence. There we go. And we're going to do the other side. There we go. Opposite side of the T. There we go. Once you've done that, you need to add some slabs on top of each of these fence posts. But make sure you're only doing them on top of the fence posts like this. Go all the way around. Do-de-do. That's all of them. Then we need some cherry leaves. I'm going to put the cherry leaves between each of those slabs. Just then it should look really, really cool. So we're just going to put that in. There we go. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Add a leaf. 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 I could make a song about that. There we go. Anyways, once that's done, we're going to move on to the next bit. So this is how it should look so far. So check your work. Then we're going to just add some of these trapdoors on top of each leaf. Just like so. There we go. All smart and lovely. Then, after we've done that, we are going to move on to digging up the pathway. So we're going to dig in this order, like that. Dig this way, and then this way more, and then this way. I've done something wrong here. This way. Then add stair pieces. Just like so. Oh, it's there what I needed to do. So you're going to add your slabs like this. Then add stair pieces down the sides. And one here. And do the same on the other side. Oops. There we go. And add your blocks in like that. So there's your pathway. That's how it should look. Then, once that's done, we need to put grass all the way around. Perfectico. Then add some grass all along the side like so. Do the same on the other side, like this. So it's risen. Then we're going to fill all these with water. So this is going to water our farm. And it's going to look good. There we are. So that's what we should have so far. And then once that's done, we need to get some pumpkins. Because we need to add a light source. We're going to put them here. And it looks pretty. It kind of looks nice. Then add some white pale oak trapdoors. And then between those trapdoors, we're going to add some oak. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So you go for white. White, keep missing one every so often. And then add some oak. There we go. And there we go. So that's how the sides are going to look. Once that's done, we should move on to the barrel. I'm going to put a barrel there. And then the other side, we're going to put a composter. Or a barrel. Then hoe. Hoe, hoe, hoe. Hoe everything. Add your carrots. Add your potatoes. And then hoe the other side. Hoe, hoe, hoe. Hoe, hoe, hoe. And then we can add some beetroot. And we can add some wheat. Or some carrots or whatever. Not having wheat on this one. And that's how your farm should look. Obviously, if you put a composter in, it'll have a composter. This is how it looks with a composter. There we go. Ta-da-da-da. If you like this, then feel free to subscribe and I'll get some more done. Let me know what else you want to see, and have a lovely day.